I'm okay. I just smoked another to the face, yeah. She wanna stay. Singing to your bitch like I was Drake, yeah.
Don't just try to tell me you love me. Can't keep it real if you really don't trust me. Come with a real, you hip in the front, so you get my meals. I'm gunning for the money, money in the bank. Come on with a dank, scrolling in the tank, rolling with the gang. You sitting out on the sideline tripping, I go to the hole with the rock like Pippin.
Yeah. I'm okay.
Oh, what up, though, everybody, and welcome to the Woodward Heavyweight live on Woodward Sports. Will Easy's got the tummy wumbles, can't make it into work, so we're picking up the slack. We're gonna three-man it here, and I want you to know. I want to know right now. Do you guys want us? It's 5-0. USA is absolutely dog walking Slovakia in the semifinals of the Olympics right now. Do you want us to do the watch party for the third period? Because we will. And I figured we might, it's 5-0, so it's not going to be like it's the overtime game, but it's still going to be on, and I'm probably going to be watching it and distracted anyways. So, but I'll leave it up to you.
Shout out the chat.
Shout out the chat. I'm a man of the people. If you want us to do the watch party, we will do the watch party gladly. Nick in the house, in the sound booth. Chris, Platte Pods, as always, and Tailgate Wins.
Shout out.
Oh, got a case of the burps. But just an absolute explosion from Team USA at the end of the second period. Jack, and Jack, tic-tac-toe. 2 goals for Hughes, 1 for Eichel, and it's 5-0. We'll see what happens. USA starting on the power play in the third period. They're saying yes. Yeah, it's fun. Yep. Okay. All right. Watch party.
Let's
Boom.
go.
I saw at least 3 yeses in there, and we're doing it. USA. Man, it's awesome. Chris, you want to fix? Yes.
Yep, I got you.
For sure. Smart man. Already on it. USA taking care of business. Our guy, Dylan Larkin, starts the party off again. Like a beautiful knuckleball that just snuck over off of the edge. Ugly goals are ugly goals, man, and you got to get them. You're putting pressure on the net. You're putting pucks to the net, and you're going to take care of business. So shout out to the brothers in the Olympics there. Look at that, man. 2 pairs of brothers for Team USA, all producing. I will say one thing. I know it's 5-0 against Slovakia right now, and I know we're going in to presumably play Canada in the gold medal game if we can finish this one off. We need Austin Matthews. Team USA needs Austin Matthews. If you want to go and beat Canada, you got to beat Slovakia. Nothing's impossible. There's still got 20 minutes of hockey left, but if you're going into the gold medal game against Canada, you need Austin Matthews to get his thumb out of his ass. Dylan Larkin taking the opening face-off of the third period. You love to see it. Lark's in there. Are they on the power play or not? And he wins the face-off, and he goes right off. Face-off specialist Dylan Larkin, and they are on the power play. Quinn Hughes dumps it in. Oh, immediate turnover, but it's all right. They're getting the puck back. Austin Matthews got the power play 1 unit out there. What, are you getting a hook here? I don't know. It looks they stopped play for some reason. It might have been a penalty on US. I didn't see what happened, but yeah, boys are taking care of business here.
All right.
Shout out the chat. We appreciate you guys tapping in. US up 5-0. Oh, it was just a. Why did they stop play there? Oh, they go out. Must have went out or something. Quinn Hughes with the puck, skates it up into the zone, dumps it off to who is that? Yeah, that's Matthew Tkachuk. He loses the puck there, going back on Jack Eichel. Austin Matthews and Matthew Tkachuk applying the forecheck. Slovakia just dumps it in. Helly gives it over to Larkin. Larkin gives it back to Quinn Hughes. He dumps it up to Eichel. Eichel to Matthews. Matthews into the zone, over to Matthew Tkachuk. Little give and go. Nothing doing there. Trying to get the captain going. Quinn Hughes with the puck on his stick. Spins out of a check, plays it over to Matthews. Larkin in the middle of the ice. Ooh. Larkin getting some PP1 minutes, dude.
I humored you guys last time. I'm standing.
Yeah, stand up, Chris. Yeah.
Like this.
You could go get one of the bar stools. Yeah, it's fine.
Dude,
you're sitting all day anyways, pouring concrete.
Yeah.
But
absolutely. Somebody's got to do it.
Somebody's got to do it. Dante151 with the super chat says, update from last night's game. Some Knicks fans are still crashing the F out for the performance last night. Belt to ass from the Pistons. We're going to get to that. Trust me. Yeah. I can't wait to talk about that. That was one of the best performances I've ever seen in my life out of Cade Cunningham last night.
Yeah.
All right, Jack Hughes dumps it in the middle. Looked like a snap of the stick there. Jack Hughes, 2 goals already in this one. He has the puck there at the right or the left point. Dives in, dumps it over, gets it back from Brock Nelson. Brady Tkachuk screening the goalie. Brock Nelson, Brady Tkachuk in front. Werenski, jeez.
Hey.
Is that Sanders? Who is that with the puck? Is that Larkin again?
I hope so.
Jeez.
I took Larkin to get 2 goals. Shout out to Degenerate Shit. Getting, the first goal again for the USA team.
Damn, Nick.
This is awesome. Also, I want to give a sincere apology to Mike's No. Hey, Nick, don't accidentally time me out for 18 seconds. My apologies, brother. Thank you for watching. Go USA and go Red Wings. Let's go Larkin.
Shout out Mike, dude. Oh, that's funny.
What is let me ask you, what does this mean that Canada has been, kind of playing down to their competition? Does that make you think that this game with USA is still going to be close? Or
It's going to be close.
Does this kind of give you hope? Or where's those 2 games? Because, both games, they were almost eliminated.
Gunsel puts a puck on the net, but swallowed up there by the Slovakian keeper. Yeah, it's going to be a close game either way. It's going to be close. Canada has been playing down, but they're so good. If the U.S. can avoid penalties, they will have a really good chance of winning that one because Canada's power play is deadly. Tage Thompson going back to the locker room. You don't like to see that.
Yeah.
But Canada's without Sidney Crosby, presumably, which would be huge. I would be very surprised if Crosby did not play in the gold medal game. But if he doesn't, that would be huge for Team USA.
Shout out to Mike. I don't know if you guys heard me. My mic was off. Shout out me, audio engineer.
Shout out, idiot.
Hey, Nick, don't accidentally time me out for 1,800 seconds. My deepest apologies. Sorry about that.
Shout
Thanks
out.
for watching. We appreciate you guys. Smash that like.
We appreciate you, Mike. Shout out.
As he
that
just
was an
displayed,
accident.
he's his own worst enemy.
He is his own worst enemy. Team USA up 5-0 still. 17 minutes in the third period here against Slovakia. Semifinal of the Olympic hockey. USA women's winning the gold yesterday. That was very cool. And Alyssa Liu bringing home the gold as well for USA women's figure skating. She put on a show. It was impressive.
Mm-hmm.
Looks like Joe's got places to be. Salty about the watch party. This only comes up once every 4 years. What are we doing here? This is to get to the gold medal game against Canada.
Yeah.
Plus D-Boss, second goal incoming. What are we doing
And
here?
Joe, sorry, man, but this is a democracy. This is America.
We let the people vote.
We got the vote about 60 to 30, so 70-30 almost. Sorry, Joe. But this show is for the people.
For the people.
And Team USA is kicking that ass.
Joe.
It's Friday.
No need
Joe.
to get political.
We're going to talk about Cade Cunningham. We are. It's going to
my
be
God.
awesome.
How can you not? How can you not?
How can you not?
Dude, that was going to be crazy. It's still so trash to me that game is like, I got to wake up early for that game.
Yeah.
That is the worst fucking thing in the world.
I wake up at like 9 on a Sunday usually anyways, but like now I got to wake up at like 7:30 so I can get myself like actually ready to watch this game.
JT Miller and Brock Nelson in there just grinding the
Trash.
puck against the board. You got all the fourth liners on the ice.
Just keep it there for 16 minutes.
we might have to stop this. If they're going to keep playing like this, there's not going to be much
Can
to
they
talk
make
about.
some type of call on that?
Yeah, they won't.
Yeah.
But you got the fourth line in there. That's what they're going to do. Lambertini with the super chat. He says, shout out
Shout
heavyweights, USA, Olympics, WSN, and Knicks 40. So shout out to Lambertini. We appreciate you.
Shout out.
There's a lot of hype around your 40, Nick.
Cade is him, for
Not-
sure.
Not
It's-
feeling confident right now.
It's extremely impressive what Cade does.
Training has been come to a full stop the last couple days. I'll say that. As in last night,
gums in the work?
I did not work out.
I see what you did there.
Yeah.
I was working out the liver watching that Piston game. I will say
Yeah.
There
that
you go.
was a lot of fun.
I was too.
I cannot wait to talk.
It was
about.
a lot
I
of
had
fun.
those cherry wheats by the way yesterday.
Oh, yeah?
Oh my God, that's like a.
Oh, so it's on you
I like
that they're
beer.
not in the fridge.
It's on me that they're not in the fridge. They
just
weren't in the fridge, so I put them where I found them.
Cherry Wheats Elite. We're
Did you put them
gonna
in the fridge?
we're just gonna do this
You are
this
terrible.
first segment as the
Shame.
watch party goes.
Shame. You ruined Friday.
We're gonna stop the watch party after this first segment because it's
Yeah.
5-0 and nothing's really going on. They're just
Yeah.
mucking it up. They got the backups in there. Dustin Keller getting a little chippy now. The Slovakians want to boss up, but They're not really taking care of business. Fuck the Knicks for sure. Shout out to that. Well, if it remains as is, we got a date with Canada on Sunday at 8 in the morning. We're going to be here for the watch party. Me, Justin, D-Mac, and some other people will be in the house. Hopefully Tage Thompson is okay. Losing him is tough. He's obviously got an absolute laser. He is a weapon on the power play. We'll see what happens. Obviously, Larkin was up in the first power play unit in spite of him. I love that anytime anybody gets injured at any position group, they're just like, all right, put Larkin up there. Like somebody goes down the first line, Larkin will fill in. First power play unit, put Larkin in there. Penalty kill, oh, he's already out there. Dylan Larkin's the fucking man, dude, and he had a great game against Slovakia. He was flying around. Boys are mucking it up a little bit.
Almost had that shorthanded. That would have been sick. That goalie made a good stop.
Absolutely. Quinn Hughes breaks it up. You got the first line there on the ice. Brady Tkachuk throwing some bows at the big guys. Look out in front of the net. And Slovakia bangs one in.
Don't look now.
Yeah, don't look now. Don't call it a comeback.
Now.
Hellebuck finally gets beat there on a broken play in front of the net. Boys are getting a little loose out there with the 5-0 lead. There goes the shutout.
How would you evaluate, though, now that we're almost over, the Red Wings players that have participated in this?
They've both been fantastic. I mean, they've all been great. They've been. Lucas Raymond was the best player on his team. Mo Seider was the best player on his team, and Dylan Larkin has been one of the best forwards on Team USA all around. So
that's all you can ask for.
Yeah, it's all you can ask for. They're showing out in the biggest ways. It's very impressive to see what the Red Wings are doing. Just a broken play there. Helly got turned around and wasn't able to find a seat, and you got an NHL guy there that's going to bury that. So Slafkovsky, who is he on? He's on the Canadians? I can't remember.
Was that number one pick?
Yeah, he's real good.
Shout out to Jacob Craig. Thank you for the
compliment.
And shout out to Freddie Felt. Appreciate you guys.
Shout out Freddie Felt, man. He was on the stream with us last night.
Dude, you guys were crushing.
He was hanging. Yeah.
Jake, wow, great tip there.
I mean, it's easy when the Pistons do what they do.
Ooh, Austin Matthews with a shot on net. Good for him to put some pressure. Great play by him, tipping it to center. Faber shoots at the net. We got Brock Faber and Brock Nelson, dude. So many Brocks on this team. It's awesome.
Big Brock.
Jake Gunsel putting some pressure on Slovakia, but they'll put it behind the net. Team USA will change. Let's see if Larkin gets another shift here.
Would be.
Is that him right there? It is not. But he is out there. That's his line, I think. Sanderson out there. Nope, Dylan Larkin isn't out there. Oh, rats. JT Miller trying to break the icing. He will get there in time.
Oh.
No icing.
What team's JT Miller on?
He's on the Kings, I believe. Or no, Vincent Trocheck's on the Kings. I don't know who JT Miller's on. It might be the Wild. I know the Wild have like 5 guys. No, it is the Kings. Okay. Wait, no. Rangers. I don't know why I said Kings. I meant Rangers for Trocheck. Oh, man.
Who do you think's got to step up for this Canada game? I mean, obviously Matthews.
Austin Matthews,
there,
man.
But, yeah.
It's on Austin Matthews. If USA wants to win gold, they need their captain to take care of business. Labertini with the super chat says, Nick, you claimed sub 5, which is elite, but I appreciate you stepping up. Remember, your 40 is for charity. And remember, Nick is the charity that it should be donated to. Larkin dumps it off.
Oh!
Sanderson with a shot.
Come on. Let's get Lark going.
Doesn't get home. Or is that Jack Hughes? They're both 80-something. I can never tell. That's Jack Hughes. Jack Hughes dumps it
Numberist. You got a numberist.
No, yeah, I know,
here.
right? All those 80s look the same. Hughes dumps it off to Hughes. Quinn Hughes dumps it in deep. Larkin's still out there, and now he'll go for a change. All right, that'll do. Let's go to break. Let's talk some Pistons. Talk Cade Cunningham. Talk
Shout out.
the dominant performance that we saw last night. Team USA up 5-1 here. Good save there by Connor Hellebuck. 12 minutes left in the third period against Slovakia. They're looking for a date with Canada in the gold medal game. Oh, you got a breakaway here. Brady Tkachuk in the open. Nobody back. Good save there by the Slovakian goalie. Brady couldn't bury it, but still, 5-1. USA doing what they can do. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the network. We're going to go to break. We're going to come back. We're going to do a regular show, talk about the Pistons, talk about what's going on around the world, some news on Jahmyr Gibbs and a potential contract extension from him, some news on Taylor Decker that we might get to. We got some Detroit Pistons championship odds, all of that and more coming up next. But first, tell us about Ven Johnson, Nick.
Shout out to Ven Johnson. You guys know the deal. He's going to be the best fighter that's in your corner to make sure you come out on top when the insurance companies try to not give you what you're truly worth. Ven Johnson over at Ven Johnson Law is truly the number one fighter in the game to make sure you come out on top. Make sure you check out Ven Johnson. If you're ever in any legal trouble whatsoever, check him out at venfights.com.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Why do we fight? We fight to protect the innocent, to hold the powerful accountable, to bring the oppressors to justice. Why do we fight? We fight to secure and preserve our civil liberties, to get each and every one of our clients the justice they deserve, and to make the lives of real people just like you whole again. Venfights.com.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Jungle Juice. Make sure you check out their new 2-gram XL Jungle Juice vapes. They're amazing. Go to @GetJungleJuice on Instagram to check them out. It is the best quality pens you can get on the market. You'll find them in any dispo near you. Just ask for Jungle Juice. What up, though, everybody, and welcome to the Woodward Heavyweight live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe. Nick in the sound booth, as always. Chris on the ones and twos. I am Spencer, and Easy has a little tummy wumble. He can't come to work because his tummy's wumbling. Blow me 6969 in the super chat says Tigers play tomorrow against the Yankees. They do. And Kevin McGonigal will be starting at shortstop in that one. Ooh, little give and go there by Gunsel and Matthews, but he can't bury it. Really would have liked to see the captain bury that one for the confidence. But Team USA is still up 5-1 on Slovakia and looking to face Canada in the gold medal game at the Olympics on Sunday. But last night was just absolutely beautiful. The Detroit Pistons went into New York and dismantled the Knicks. Cade Cunningham went out there and was the first player in franchise history and only the 5th player in the history of the NBA to go into Madison Square Garden and to have 40 and 10. Bitch, Cade deserves it all. I don't want to hear any MVP talk about Jalen Brunson anymore, bitch. Cade deserves it all. He was the man in the Garden, and he sent Tracy Morgan home sad. He sent Ben Stiller home sad. And most importantly, he sent a message to Amon Shumpert, to Kendrick Perkins, to all of those guys out there that thought the Pistons were sweet, that all of those Knicks fans out there that thought that this was the same team that they lost to in the playoffs last year. It's not. This isn't the same Pistons from last year. This is the new Pistons. You've got Paul Reed out there giving Karl Anthony Towns fits. No Jalen Duren, no Isaiah Stewart. It didn't matter. So I don't want to hear anything about Jalen Brunson being asked to do more than Cade Cunningham. 40, 10, and 8 with 3 stocks, and he shot 50% from 3. Take that. You had Stan Van Gundy asking for Jeremy Sohan to come out there and do something, and he got a step back right in the grill. Cade Cunningham is the MVP. He's the best player in the league, flat out, period. Forget about it. Two-way demon, and he is giving your favorite player buckets in front of your favorite actor. Cade Cunningham isn't here to play. He is here to win championships in Detroit, and he is taking steps further than that. I am so excited to see what he's doing. This is MVP-type shit out of the best player in the world. Shout out Cade Cunningham.
This is something that we just don't see. Like, we don't see this as Detroit Pistons fans. We look at the history of our team. We've had Hall of Famers and all-time greats in Isaiah Thomas, but we haven't had somebody that is an MVP caliber player, and that's what you saw last night was an MVP statement. Look at the sentiment that Stephen A. Smith and a lot of the national media is painting Cade Cunningham in. Michael Jordan, Kobe, LeBron, Steph, those guys that have come in, use Madison Square Garden as a platform to put themselves to the next level. And what do you see? Spencer, I've spent all day looking at every single video of national media coverage on the Pistons, and every single top comment is Cade has to be MVP.
Yeah.
Some of the people aren't ready to say that. Some of the people on air with their platforms aren't ready to say it, but the people are saying it, man. The comments are there. The support is there. It's so great to see that Cade Cunningham took this moment for himself and made this his stage, because he asserted himself as the best player, bar none, in that series.
Yeah.
He's that, and he used that to do what he needed to do, which was get his team a win, but also make that statement to the entire league. And Jeremy Sohan was your answer.
Yeah,
I saw
he's not
Anson
your savior.
freaking out in the chat. Listen, if you spent 7 firsts to get Mikal Bridges and OG Anunoby, and you find your solution is Jeremy Sohan, I'm happy with that as a Piston fan.
Facts.
Give Jeremy Sohan all the fucking minutes you want. Give him every single minute of the game. Like, that's a great thing for Detroit. There just is no answer for Cade Cunningham when it comes to the New York Knicks. It was an absolute masterclass, and this team, man, it's special. This is a special season. This is something that I never dreamed of. Yeah. I've never seen before as a Piston fan. We can't really compare it to anything.
You can't compare it to anything because we've like Grant Hill Grant Hill was not this. I see people saying Grant Hill was not this. Don't act like he was.
And the team wasn't that.
And the team was not this. This is the best player in the world on the best team in the Eastern Conference.
In the league.
That was never Grant Hill. You would never look at Grant Hill and say he is the best player in the world. You are looking at Cade Cunningham and saying he's the best player in the world. He is going out there and absolutely demolishing people any way possible. This was so impressive in so many ways. It was one of the best performances I've ever seen in my entire life. Like anybody at all. It was insane what he was doing. And to be like, if you don't get me, like, this is the first time this has happened in Madison Square Garden since LeBron James in 2009. So it's not like this just happens every day. On the biggest stage at the Mecca, in front of Action Bronson, he went out there and he put one of the best performances out I've ever seen. And what he was doing, how he was doing it, step backs in the face of 7-footers, step backs in the face of 6'8" guards, just going to the lane, crossing over people, banging. Like, it was insane, dude. It was a religious experience, I swear it was.
It was some my career shit. It was some 2K shit. Like, this is the type of things that I've been doing the last 20 years on video games for the Detroit Pistons. We haven't seen this with our actual eyes on an actual basketball court. It's so rare, and it's so cool to see everybody just immediately buying in. And, man, I'm telling you, I'm not the one that's going to sit here and I'm not going to jump up and grab and put money on Cade's MVP. Hey, but everybody that did it is looking like smart bettors to me, my man. I mean, what's the story? I know that's probably a whole nother segment we could do on what's the story of Cade Cunningham not being MVP. But just last night, what I saw was a team that mentally broke the Knicks. The Knicks will have zero hope against this Piston team. They are lucky to get one game if they see us in the playoffs.
The way Paul Reed, Asar Thompson, and Tolu Smith were guarding Karl Anthony Towns in that first half, He had 2 points at halftime.
Yeah.
We're going to get into that. We're going to get into all of the others. USA up 6-1 now, a goal by Brady Tkachuk, and Matt Boldy getting another deep attempt. Austin Matthews passes it out. Can't bang that one home, but USA's up 6-1 and with the puck on their stick. But shout out Cade Cunningham, man. Like, you talk about statement games, and I know that the college football thing it's a Heisman performance. It's his Heisman moment. Like, it doesn't – okay, I will say this. You know what would really shut everybody up? SGA or not.
Yeah.
SGA or not. You go out there and you do this against the Thunder, which is going to be another nationally televised game. And even if SGA's not out there, you go out there and you put 30 and 10 and 6 and 4 on fucking J-Dub and Chet. That's another statement.
Absolutely.
So you got to keep checking off checks in the book to bring home MVPs because MVPs bring it every night. But Cade has been bringing it every night. And he made a statement the first day back from the All-Star break in Madison Square Garden without arguably his second and third best player.
Yeah. And I love that. Again, I preach this all throughout the season, right? How Cade is unselfish, how against the Brooklyn Nets, you would think, oh, he'll go for 50 like Trae Young and Luka do. Like, you know, they see their
Slovakia
moments.
Scores.
They see their moments against those inferior teams, and they go, this is my moment. Cade on those games is like, all right, cool. I just got to kind of show up and I could get some assists, and I could just chill. I could take it easy tonight. This was the one time where I saw Cade go, this is my moment. I'm ready for it, and the team needs it. Yeah. And he absolutely did what he needed to do. So it was just an absolute performance, man. When I saw him make that second three, I was like, all right, because that's what tells me when I'm watching Cade Cunningham, when you see early on multiple attempts go in from beyond the arc, that's when you know, okay, this is the night. This is the night where Cade is going to be on attack mode. And I love to see it. And I want him to do it more, goddammit. Yeah. Like, this was awesome.
Facts.
He was kicking ass.
And we're going to come back to Nick. We're going to get Nick's thoughts on Cade's performance last night and all of that. USA now up 6-2. Slovakia put one in. Got to be under 10 minutes left now. I haven't seen. But, yeah, shout out to Cade Cunningham. Absolutely brilliant performance. And
he was kicking ass.
Fuck, there was one last point I wanted to make, but I can't remember what it was. Oh, yeah, it's in there. I see it right there. Mike's no. Cade is only 24. Yeah, that's what it is, too. He's not even in his prime yet.
Yep.
Like, he's still like 2 years away from his physical prime. Scary hours in Detroit. We're going to have Cade Cunningham as best player on our team for the next 10 years because it's not like his game's based off athleticism and stuff like that. So he's going to be a guy that plays in the league for a long time.
Dude, he pushed back a 6'8" grown man like 5 feet. Mikal Bridges flew.
Yeah,
like, he went on skates.
All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll get Nick's thoughts on Cade Cunningham. We'll keep talking Pistons, some Paul Reed, some Dennis Jenkins, some Duncan Robinson. Duncan Robinson deserves some love. Karis LeVert, Chris.
Yes.
Karis LeVert deserves some love. But who's telling us about massage chair?
I am telling you about massage chair. Let me get that read. There we go. Massage chair. Look, guys, I've used it, and I love it. Looking to up your relaxation to the next level? Visit Massage Chair House in Bloomfield Hills, the largest massage chair showroom in the Midwest, featuring top-tier brands like Infinity and Osaki. This is your destination for premium comfort and cutting-edge wellness technology. Experience that difference with Dr. Eric Duncan, the wellness doc and creator of the #1 YouTube channel for massage chair reviews at The Wellness Doc. Book your visit today at massagechairhouse.com or simply scan the QR code on your screen. Massage Chair House, your ticket to relaxation and recovery.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
No one on gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You know, you guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you will. We got Tully, everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports. Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
All right, you guys, we know Art and Jake's is your go-to for a great sports bar atmosphere, but they are also huge on supporting the community. Art and Jake's has just become a premier sponsor for the Romeo Lions Club St. Baldrick's Festival, happening Saturday, March 14th in downtown Romeo. It's an incredible event where brave volunteers shave their heads to fund childhood cancer research. You can get involved right now at romeosb.com to join the team and get your head shaved. Or if you want to keep your hair but still help out, scan the special Art and Jake's QR code on your screen right now to donate directly to the Art and Jake's team. Let's help crush their goal. What a special cause for Art and Jake's. Make sure you guys check it out.
Check it out. Make sure you smash that like button.
Man.
And subscribe to the channel. The Detroit Pistons absolutely dismantled the Knicks last night. Cade Cunningham made an MVP statement in Madison Square Garden. It was impressive. Like I said, I was stunned for a while. Like watching it, just the step back after step back, shot after shot, doing whatever he wants. Some of the passes, he had this bounce pass in transition to Javonte Green for an and one layup that was just absolute filth. And then on top of that, the defense he is always playing, the leadership. I love Cade Cunningham. I truly do. He is very close to like one of my favorite Detroit athletes of all time already, and when he solidifies it with a championship, it's going to be like that. It's impressive to see what he did. Nick, you were enjoying the town of Detroit last night watching the game. How'd you feel about it?
Yeah, it was pretty special to just kind of see, like, just even being downtown Detroit. I was like 3 blocks north of LCA, and there was a legitimate Piston bar. Like, everybody in there was in their Pistons jerseys. If it's Pistons Knicks, people are going to be gathering, and people are going to be watching for good reason. You get to see Cade play at the Garden, and you got to see a Cade Cunningham takeover. He looked phenomenal. And I would say, obviously, we hear SGA. Cade's the effing MVP.
Yeah.
In my eyes, I truly believe it. And like you said, Chris, if he's ripping shots like that, this team's going to win a championship as soon as this year. If he is ripping threes above a 40% clip in the playoffs, this team's not going to lose.
Yeah.
Cade Cunningham is so dominant, and his only, downfall right now is, not having the consistency from deep. So if he can consistently hit threes, especially, he was pulling up deep.
Step backs off the dribble.
Talking shit.
It was so
that Soham was so nuts.
He said, boom!
Yeah.
Oh my God!
I love that he has an emote. He has like his own emote, which is so fucking hard.
Did you see the that Sohan after that? Sohan tried to push him,
and
he just he shoved him, bro. He was like, "Fuck off, me, bro."
Man.
That
he's the GOAT, bro.
crazy.
I swear to God, he's the GOAT. I would die for Cade Cunningham.
It was crazy. It was great to see. Great to get together with some friends to be able to just really enjoy Piston basketball. And I gotta say, everybody there was in Pistons gear. Girls, guys, everybody getting litty. It was amazing to watch, and the Pistons are bringing this community together. Pistons are must-see TV, and what better way to do it than grind hard, in-your-face defense and an MVP superstar in Cade Cunningham? This team is so much fun to watch, night in and night out. Want to shout out Chris. You guys did a great job on the stream.
I guess I'm already there. I said he's the best player in the world, and I'm just making bold claims. So give me the hangover, cure to where 24 hours hasn't passed so I can still make these bold claims without it coming back to bite me. They are like, it's like the going to work Pistons on crack. Like they have the best defense in the league and a superstar. Like, imagine if Chauncey Billups was fucking Michael Jordan.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
Obviously, they still need to win a championship, and they have a lot ahead of them before they reach even the going-to-work Pistons because they cashed it in, and that is the most important out of anything. But the makeup of the team, man, it's hard to deny.
It is, man. And I just, again, I thank JB Bickerstaff so much for this because he's the one who came in here and said, look, I've seen the history of what works here. This is what we got to do. This is what we have to be about in order to have success. And the players bought in right away, and they've seen success right away, faster than any of us could have ever predicted. We all liked these prospects. We liked Cade Cunningham. We liked Asar. We liked Duran. We liked all of these guys, and yet when you put them together, it just seemed like, oh, man, this is going to be really tough to work with. These guys don't necessarily have the skills that overlap. I don't know how this is going to fit. And JB Bickerstaff has molded them into a perfect fitting unit to the point where I know that this Piston team has Hey, you can't do that.
Brady,
what are you doing?
Brady, relax. We need you for the gold medal game. This fucking pussy. Get this fucking pussy out of here, bro. What the fuck is this shit? He is punching Matthew Tkachuk in the face. Either let him get his ass whooped or get him off the fucking ice. Because what he's trying to do is fuck it up for the guys in the gold medal game. Fuck you, loser. Take that 6-2 ass whooping and get the fuck out of the Olympics. What a fucking pussy.
That's crazy, dude. He just kept sneaking shots.
Yeah, because they're not supposed to fight. And Brady and Matthew have to look forward to, the gold medal game while this fucking loser gets to go suck on his thumb. Get the fuck out of here, dude.
That was crazy.
You're going to be a pussy in the last 2 minutes trying to do some shit? Good, clean hit by Matt, some chirping, and then he locks him up and starts going at his face. What a bitch, dude.
Yeah.
That's pussy shit. All right, sorry.
No, I honestly, I just, my point was that the way that this team has come together, I know their flaws. I know their flaws. We're all aware of their flaws. The lack of perimeter shooting. Oh, you'd like another ball handler and all of that. But these guys, man, they just get the absolute most out of each other together. It's not the prettiest fit. It's not the cleanest fit. It's not the most orthodox fit. But it is something that is working at a level that we have not seen, and and they're checking all the boxes. They're beating all the good teams. They have some great tests coming up. That'll be a great showcase for what this Pistons team can do in the playoffs. But right now, every single day, we're coming in here and saying, why aren't the Pistons contenders? Why aren't the Pistons contenders? And you're finding less and less reasons. They just keep proving you wrong. It's incredible, man. And it's nights like this where JB Bickerstaff just has his team humming. Cade is doing Cade things. And you're getting the most out of these guys stepping up. You're getting Tolu Smith. You're getting B-Ball Paul. You're getting all of these guys that aren't playing consistent minutes to come in and perform at a high enough level to get the job done. It's magical.
Both Kachucks got kicked out of this one. They'll be fine though. They're not gonna fucking ban him from the gold medal game.
Yeah, that'd be bullshit.
But that's just a pussy move, dude. And I hope he gets banned because you're gonna get your ass busted by Finland in the bronze medal game anyways. Have fun not being on the podium, losers. Fucking Slovakia. What the fuck is Slovakia?
Chris,
shouldn't even be there. Sweden's better anyways. So is Germany. Well, not Germany, but Sweden's definitely better.
Shout out. Chris, I think to your point right there, JB Bickerstaff deserves all of the credit in the world. And you talked about how Cade Cunningham makes all these guys better, and these guys know their roles. I think that's the biggest thing. Javonte Green coming off, giving you tough minutes, night in, night out, great slashing, hit an open three here and there. Duncan, make sure you're stretching the floor, because if he is, Cade Cunningham's going to have a lot more space to work with, and it's looking good. So I'm super fired up. I think Duncan Robinson deserves a ton of credit. I want to shout out Javonte Green. And I got to say, it's taken me a minute, but I believe in Denoris Jenkins.
Dennis Jenkins.
Denoris, shout out Jenkins, cornerback or something. I believe in Dennis Jenkins. Not Norris. I believe in Jenkins.
Shout out Dennis Jenkins. Shout out Chuck Norris. Shout out Dennis Jenkins. Shout out Janoris Jenkins. Friend of the network. Chad's friend.
Shout out.
Yeah, Jackrabbit.
Where are you guys at with Jenkins? Do you believe in him through and through?
We'll get into that. We'll come back to that. We'll talk about the bench. We'll talk about Danis Jenkins. We'll talk about Paul Reed, Karis LeVert with a good showing. USA officially wins 6-2 against Slovakia, and they will take on Canada in the gold medal match Sunday at 8 a.m. Make sure you tune in live. Woodward Sports. We're doing a watch party. Me, Justin, D-Mac. There'll be some interns around. We don't know who. Maybe Sean will pull up. But shout out to Team USA taking care of business against Slovakia. And in the blowout, guys like Quinn Hughes get a little rest. So that'll be good, not logging as many minutes. But the Bash Brothers getting thrown out of this one, maybe that'll rev them up a little bit more. Like I said, if Team USA wants to beat Canada, they need Austin Matthews to show up. They have been, obviously, Dylan Larkin's played fantastic. Tage Thompson has had a great Olympics. The Eichel and the Kachucks and Jack Hughes have been great. But you're the captain. You're there to beat Canada. That's what this has all been about. That's the only thing that matters, is beating Canada. So go in there and score a hattie and put McDavid on his ass. I need you. We need you, Austin Matthews. You got to be that guy. I'm told you're that guy. Maple Leafs fans tell me all the time you're that guy. Well, go be that guy, or I'll take the C off your chest personally. All right. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. Walk-ins are always welcome. Stop in, sit down, relax, get an award-winning haircut from one of our lovely, talented stylists. You can get a hot leather neck shave, a scalp massage, a hot towel treatment, all of that wrapped into one in the King's treatment. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, open 7 days a week. It's wicked awesome.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids, all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. Big injuries, big news. Twice a week, Dr. Jeff Pierce from Michigan Sports and Spine joins Woodward Sports Network for the Injury Insider Report. Big D Energy Tuesdays at noon. Braylon Edwards and Shaq Thursdays at 3:30. Get expert analysis and in-depth breakdowns on the latest sports injuries from the man trusted by top athletes in the community, like D-Mac. Whether it's the Lions, Pistons, Tigers, or Red Wings, Dr. Pierce talks us through it all. Don't miss the Injury Insider Report with Dr. Jeff Pierce, your go-to source for understanding the impact of injuries on the games and players we love. Only on Woodward Sports Network. Scan the QR code on the screen or go to MichiganSportsandSpine.com to see if Dr. Jeff Pierce can help you. A ton of fun, a ton of sports, and a ton of man meat. Welcome to the Woodward Heavyweights, live daily 5 to 7 p.m. on Woodward Sports.
Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea, best drink in the game out right now, and is not even close. 4.5% alcohol, low in calories. As you're gearing up for the big Michigan versus Duke basketball game, or the gold medal, cracking one at 8 a.m. kind of game for the USA, whatever you're into, Sun Cruiser is going to be there for you. Truly delicious, 4.5% alcohol, like I said. Best drink in the game out right now. Make sure you guys check out Sun Cruiser this weekend.
Yeah, DNC ENT with the chat in there. He says, I'll never understand the Austin Matthews hype. When his team needs him, he isn't there. When his team doesn't need him, he isn't there. I mean, I understand the hype. It's just he is one of the most skilled hockey players on planet Earth. One of the most skilled hockey players of all time. He's one of the best goal scorers in the history of the NHL. But it's just he chokes. He always chokes when it matters most. It's crazy. It's crazy. It's literally Canada that does it to him. Like, I feel like he's got to leave Canada if he wants to do anything. It should be like a law that the captain of Team USA can't be a Maple Leaf. Like give me one of the Kachucks, give me Eichel, give me McAvoy, give me any of those guys before. All right, but we need him. We need Austin Matthews, and especially if Tage Thompson can't play, he's going to be a big factor on those power plays against Canada, because if you get on the power play against Canada, you have to take advantage of it. But switching over to the second best Canadian sport, basketball, the Detroit Pistons took care of business against the Knicks, and it wasn't, I know we've been glazing Cade Cunningham, best player in the world, MVP, he's so handsome, all of that stuff, but it was more than just Cade Cunningham. Nick, you were talking about Janoris Danis-Jenkins and his impact, and we're going to get into the Ivy stuff, too. The Ivy stuff.
Oh,
that shit is
crazy.
Sad, man.
Watch out.
It's
someone
like,
get him on 24-hour watch
For real.
right now.
He needs to be in that padded cell with Sharon. But make sure there are no butter knives around the guy. But Danis-Jenkins is so impressive in when he can mold his game to what the team needs. Like, if they need him to be the point guard, he can go out there and he can facilitate the offense and drop assists. If they need him to play off of Cade in transition, catching lobs, sometimes hitting threes. I don't trust his shot as much, but I trust him getting to the bucket and making the right play. Is that crazy? He's a two-way guy.
Yeah.
But he's a Rick Pitino disciple, so maybe that helps. He was there last night.
Shout out St. John's. Yeah,
St. John's.
I'm all the way in on Jenkins. It took me a while. Going to the Garden and doing this with your team is already down Duran and Stu, needing another scorer, big playmaker, can handle the rock. I believe in Jenkins now, and it took me a second, but I am bought in just like this organization is and was when they gave him this contract. Chris, are you all the way in on Jenkins?
I still can't say all the way, because when I say all the way, I mean I trust him as a second ball handler on a team that is competing for an NBA championship, which is what the Pistons are doing and the position he's in. And every time, though, it's much like the people that sit here and say the Pistons can't come out the East. They're too young. They're not ready. They just keep looking for excuses. I'm getting that way with Danis-Jenkins because he has never not proven me wrong. Ooh. So I think that Danis-Jenkins, historically, a two-way guard being trusted in the Eastern Conference Finals or the NBA Finals with the ball might not produce the best results. But again, you outlined it. He comes from Rick Pitino. He's a veteran. He's not just somebody that is a rookie that is a 19-year-old. This guy has scratched, clawed, and fought his way into being an NBA player. And he has shown every big moment that he's been in, which has been a lot, because when he got this shot, if he blew it, it was over for his NBA career. He might have got one more look after this. But if he came out in Detroit and didn't play well and got buried on the bench, I don't know if that guy ever got a shot to play NBA meaningful basketball ever again. And he knocked it out the park.
Now
and
he's there.
He keeps doing it.
Now he's going to be like Ish Smith 2.0.
I got to believe him. I got to believe in him, man. Like I got to. As I talk, the more I talk about him, the more I just have to say, forget what I previously thought about wanting a veteran guard that I trust more in the playoffs, because he hasn't.
You can't take away his minutes.
He hasn't not delivered.
No, the defense is there.
Yeah.
The playmaking is there. He does have some stupid turnovers sometimes, but it's fine. He plays fast.
Guards do.
Yeah, he plays aggressive. It's going to happen. He hits big shots. And he's an athlete, man. Obviously, you saw the lob last night. That was impressive. I didn't know he had bounce like that. I knew he had a little bit of bounce, but I didn't know he had bounce like that. Labertini with the super chat. I looked over it. He said, Spetty mentioned Mr. Hill, and I'm trying to keep Friday positive. I'm sorry. We're talking about Cade. We're talking about Danis. Shout out to Danis-Jenkins, man. Like you said, Chris, it's a make or miss league. I know it's cliche, but it really is what it is, and you don't get many opportunities. A wise poet once said, you only get one shot. Do not miss your chance to blow. And he didn't. He blew his load. Pause. Allegedly. On Roblox.
Mom spaghetti.
Mom spaghetti. So shout out to Danis making most of his opportunity. And you love to see it, because it's another guy who fits that mentality of the junkyard dogs, of the Detroit Pistons, of that bad boys ilk of having the chip on their shoulder, being looked down upon, being cast aside, not given the opportunity. He was making like fucking $40,000 this year before he re-signed. So shout out to Danis. And like I said, I see like Ish Smithian of like a young Ish Smith is the vibes I get out of Danis-Jenkins.
Yeah.
I'm trying to think about who he reminds me of. Chris, do you have anybody that stands out to you?
It's a little bit also like a Dennis Schroeder a bit, where he's just like a very pesty. Now, Dennis Schroeder is probably a better defender and I think he's bigger, size-wise, but
he's a little bigger.
Still, just that play
Dan is a
mentality.
better athlete, though.
Yeah, that mentality of speed, attacking, like he has that combo, that quick combo guard mentality.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's got that start and stop down, which Ish had, which I like that comp on that run, but I still think he's a little bit.
He's a better athlete. Like
Yeah.
he's a better. He's out of Dennis, Ish, and he's the best athlete of the three of them. Yeah. But I like you said, the stop and start, the like jump stop leaners in the lane, and the like push shots off of one that he does to use because he's not the biggest guy, and he doesn't want to have to go up and try to posterize people all the time. So the way he kind of contorts his body to create space is impressive around the basket.
Yeah. What about? I know we talked about Dance a lot, but B-Ball Paul here. We gotta give him some love.
Oh man, B-Ball Paul. I saw a graphic that the Pistons are 7-1 in games that B-Ball Paul has started.
Oh my god,
the guy is a menace, dude. He's an absolute menace. Like he had Karl Anthony Towns in Rikers Island. It was like the block he had. My favorite thing of the night, other than Cade Cunningham just putting Jeremy Sohan's name to bed, was B-Ball Paul blocking Karl Anthony Towns, and then it cuts to Jalen Brunson. He's just like he was so disappointed. My dad texted me. He's like, Karl Anthony Towns is the biggest pussy in the league. I was like, he absolutely is.
Right there behind Jalen Brunson. God, I hate those guys.
Yeah.
And it feels good to hate a team again in basketball. Like, I despise the New York Knicks, and I hate watching them as much as I want the Pistons to succeed. I hate watching the Knicks, and I truly hope that we get them in the playoffs because we just dominated them. I want to take their soul. Like, the Knicks traded a bunch of future assets to go out and get Mikal Bridges, to go out and get Karl Anthony Towns. And I think, you're seeing that they came up short in building their roster in terms of a championship type level. I don't believe they're there. And the Pistons have been clearly the better team this season and even last season in the regular season. So I'm excited to see what can happen in the playoffs. But yeah, like, how are you about to like bitch about Thibodeau and then you got Mike Brown just getting absolutely bodied. I mean, J.B. Bickerstaff owns Mike Brown right now, and he owns the whole entire Knicks team. They're all soft as fucking baby shit. That team is soft as all hell, dude. I couldn't imagine Karl Anthony Towns flopping all over the place like a little fish out of water.
I would not want Karl Anthony Towns on my team. Like, if somebody was like, you could trade Bobby Clintman for Karl Anthony Towns, I'd be like, no, I'm good. Like, I don't. That guy is just butt cheeks, man. And he's like Austin Matthews, kind of. The big prrr. Man, it was embarrassing. But yeah, shout out to Paul Reed.
Yeah, shout out to Paul Reed, man. He just, again, this is a third string center that's coming in and giving you this level of productivity, and it's winning basketball too. Like, this isn't Mason Plumlee triple doubles falling out of the sky and we lost by 25.
Shout out Mason Plumlee.
Shout out. I want no smoke. That was a compliment. But Paul, B-Ball Paul, man, like he's getting you games that are important, and he's winning them with his performances, man. Like, he has been absolutely incredible. Again, another great find for Trajan. That is the strong difference. People love to talk about Troy Weaver and the way he drafted, but how about the way that Trajan has operated with the cap space and the players that he's brought in? Michael Beasley, Duncan Robinson, Paul Reed. Remember, he got him, then he waived him.
Got him back.
The whole NBA passed on him.
Yep.
The whole NBA passed on him. Anybody could have got him.
Anybody.
And then he claimed him back just to save a couple dollars. And what does he do with those couple dollars? He gets Dennis Schroeder.
Yeah.
Like, dude.
I'll tell you right now, Paul
amazing.
Reed will never get waived again in his career.
He shouldn't.
But he does.
He's closer to
I
max.
feel like he always does. Like, he did this for Philly too. Like, when Embiid was out,
I know
he was balling, and then they were just like, I mean, not like this, but I guess it's because we're, the number one seed in the East, to where it's more pragmatic. But still, Travesty 8 with the super chat says that Cade dunk was insane, and dude,
unbelievable,
just unbelievable. The way he was just crossing over Knick defenders, whether it was Josh Hart, whether it was Sochan, Mikal Bridges, OG Anunoby, he was getting by all of those guys whenever he wanted to. He was getting in the lane, and he was either getting downhill and making a layup, stepping back into a mid-range, or pulling it all the way back. It was true, like, 3-level superstar 2K build. It was insane.
It was. That's what's so impressive about Cade is that he isn't the greatest three-point shooter, but again, he can score any single way on the floor. You see that the defenses still respect his three.
Yeah.
They respect him in the mid-range. They respect him obviously finishing at the rim. Like it's unbelievable, man. It's the type of stuff that you would do in 2K literally. And now we have that on our team. We have a Nike signature athlete, an MVP favorite should be. Like
he's not though.
He's
still pretty fat on the drug.
But I'm telling you, I think that's really going to change because Jokic is 1 game away from being ineligible. Well, 2 games away from being ineligible.
Yeah, 2 games.
And plus that Denver team, isn't winning. And I'm sorry, if the Pistons have the best record in the league, there is just absolutely no argument that I will entertain of SGA over Cade. I know that he has more points, but if you look at Cade's assists plus points and you look at Shea's points plus assists, it's damn near the same. It's damn near identical. They're generating the same amount of offense. SGA is doing it with efficiency, but again, SGA is supposedly on this super team that's unbeatable that nobody can ever stop. And Cade Cunningham is surrounded by a bunch of people that apparently aren't offensively talented or offensively gifted.
And he's still doing it.
So why is he not the MVP?
I agree. You put Cade on the Thunder and they would be undefeated.
Yes.
Like you give Cade, Chet Holmgren and Jalen Williams and all of those guys. Like we think we're deep. Like we have great depth and our team is performing at an insane level. But the depth of the Thunder is better than our depth. But I mean, not right now. We got a better record, so maybe I'm out of my mind.
Yeah.
Maybe we have more depth. But they have 3 stars. At the very least, we can say they have 3 stars and we got 2.
Yep.
As of right now.
Shout out B-Ball Paul cashing the bet last night, getting the 9 points there in the fourth quarter.
Nice.
Hell of a job by B-Ball Paul. I mean, he looks like a starter out there.
He does.
Straight up.
He looks really comfortable.
Like a starter.
He doesn't back down from anybody.
Yeah. He talks some shit too. Love to see B-Ball Paul. Yeah, and one big thing on B-Ball Paul as well. He's been getting some blocks lately.
Yeah.
Like big time,
He protects the rim.
Yeah, playing really good defense. So love to see that he's bought in, not just offensively, but always picking up some good rebounds and also, blocking some shots as well. Want to give a quick shout out to Bias. That was one of my key points in the game yesterday when we were previewing it a little bit. Hitting the boards hard with no Jalen Duren, no Isaiah Stewart. Love to see Tobias getting in there as well.
Shout out Unk. All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. Maybe we'll do the Jaden Ivey stuff.
Okay.
Because it's kind of weird. But first, let me tell you about Planet Fitness. Planet Fitness is the home of the judgment-free zone where anybody can get a full-body workout in 30 minutes, and all memberships include fitness training. You get all that for just $15 a month, or you can upgrade to the Black Card and get use of amenities like hydro massage, total body enhancement, and access to over 2,500 locations worldwide. Join in club or online at planetfitness.com. Planet Fitness, where your fitness is essential.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Hey, shout out to Mad Packs, man. They brought me the mother load yesterday. Yeah, it was intense. I got their bubblegum run, so I've been smoking half a blunt. I'm cooked. It is top tier stuff. Make sure you check out their Moon Rocks as well. I haven't dabbled into that yet, but I have dabbled into their extracts. They've got that now. They gave me 5 grams of their Blue Night. It is pure live rosin. It is delicious. It looks great. Looks like honey butter, and they gave me a Puffco to rip it out of too. So go to getmadpacks.com. They hooked it up big time. They're the coolest. We appreciate them. Go to Get Mad Packs. Find it near you today. Mad Flavor, Mad High. Mad Packs.
Man,
Excuse me. What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweight live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button and subscribe to the channel. My guy Nick Kohloff, Tailgate Wins in the sound booth.
Shout
Chris
out.
Platty Pods
Smash
on the
that
ones and twos. And we're talking Pistons. We've been talking Pistons for a while. Shout out Team USA officially beating Slovakia, moving on to the gold medal match against Canada on Sunday at 8 a.m. We'll be doing a watch party for that here in studio. Watch party tomorrow as well for Michigan and Duke. What time is that?
Oh, yeah. Shout out. It's going to go live around 6:15. Tip-off 6:30. Going to have a packed watch party live stream for the biggest game in college basketball this season. It's going to be a lot of fun watching Michigan go up against Duke. They got the best player, but we got the 4 next best players. So it's going to be a lot of fun to watch.
Shout out to that. Make sure go Duke. No, I'm just kidding. But not really. But no, Michigan Duke. It's gonna be one of the best college basketball games all year. So make sure you stay tuned for that. And we're doing the watch party here for it. So tune in with Woodward Sports. And make sure you check out the Rap Cave coming out. Are you guys going live? You should go live.
Baby Keem, it's coming, man. It's coming, man. All good things come to those who wait.
I'm just telling you, you should go live immediately.
Yeah, I still got to figure out the last couple technical things about it. But
make sure you subscribe to Rap Cave Pod.
Happening. Subscribe to Rap Cave Pod. We're doing something big for episode 100, which is just a couple weeks away. But until then, we're going to be talking about Baby Keem today. New album, Baby Keem. Chris said it was ass. You heard it here first. We're going to go. We're continuing with the Pistons. We got some Lions topics. Jahmyr Gibbs possibly getting a bag from the Lions this offseason, but we're going to keep with the Pistons because they are the best team in the Eastern Conference, and they should be one of the title favorites. We'll see if the odds have changed. Nick, can you check that and see if the Pistons' title odds have changed at all? Because there's no way the Knicks still have better odds than them. But Zach Lowe, Chris's Jesus, talked about the Pistons' true potential of winning a championship and what that's going to look like.
Worded it like this. Is Detroit really ready for this? By which I mean they have the best record in the NBA. Mm-hmm. They have the second best net rating in the NBA. They are 10th in offense and second on defense. And every big picture indicator that you can choose, road record, top-notch road wins, point differential, all of it suggests, yes, they are ready for this. This profiles as a legitimate championship contender, a legitimate favorite to make the NBA Finals. And yet we don't really talk about them quite that way, and they're not perceived quite that way. So I will just put it, you can interpret the question any way you want. I mean it like, are they ready to actually make an honest run at winning the championship?
Yeah, I think if we're at the point now where you really have to bend over backwards to explain why they are not in the mix, really competing and contending for the title, why are we straining ourselves to do it? Like, why are we trying to work around all of the data and evidence, especially when, to look at the East more broadly, it's not like there's been a super convincing alternative. And I think this conversation might go very differently if you were really bought in on the Knicks, or if you had absolutely no questions about the Cavs with James Harden, or kind of whatever team you want to put forward. But the Pistons have not just the big data that you were talking about, all the anecdotal evidence of this season. They also just have the underlying formula of this is an all-NBA level star at the center of a great defense. And we live in a world now where we just watched the Thunder win the title without being a precision machine, right? They won by being overwhelming on defense with good effort, with good balance, with enough role players in the right moments, and with Shea. Why couldn't that more or less be the model for the Pistons to at least get to the finals, if not compete for it outright?
And I'll tell you why. I'll tell you why you haven't been talking about the Pistons like that. I'll tell you why you feel that hesitation. Like you said, you're trying so hard to talk about the Pistons not like they're a legitimate championship contender, which they are. It's because you're scared. It's because the Pistons are the boogeyman of big NBA. Whenever the NBA has the thing they like, whether it's the Bulls, whether it's the Lakers, whether it's Larry Bird, Magic Johnson, who always comes in and fucks it up when they shouldn't, when it's ugly, when it's not what they want to see? It's always the Pistons. We are the bastard child of the NBA, and you're scared of us. Now, it might not be actualized, but you live and reside in big NBA. So it is years of trauma it's pride fucking with you because you don't want to admit that the Pistons are legitimately an NBA championship contender, which they are. And it's okay because this is fun. And now we have the star, and now he is a Nike athlete, and now he's going to get his shoe deal. So you can jump on board. We don't got to be the boogeyman. I mean, we'll do it because remember, it's still Detroit versus everybody, and it's always Detroit versus everybody. But now we got a marketable face, and he's cool, and he's on GQ. So you don't have to hate us as much, but still don't like us. Because we like it when you don't like us.
Don't touch me, I'm sizzling.
That was very well said. Like, I think that this Pistons team has just continuously proven us wrong every single time that it has been doubted. And I looked at, shout out to Koo, he brought up this website. I'm not sure of the website. I don't have access to it myself, but it's basically a super, super analytical website where it takes all the metrics and throws them in and compiles the teams that are most like you. And it brought up a bunch of teams. The number one team was the 03-04 Indiana Pacers, a team we know very well in Detroit, a team that we beat. Another team that we know very well, unfortunately, the 04-05 San Antonio Spurs.
Pretty good team.
And you go on down the list, 1 through 10. 9 of those 10 teams made either the conference finals or the finals. 3 of them won the title.
Yeah.
And you know what one didn't make the conference finals, that didn't make it out of the second round? The one that had Ben Simmons on it.
That's fair. Common denominator.
So, yeah. This Piston team, unless you have, an insanely ass number 2, you're not. You're a real title team. And he's right, man. He's right. They just talked about it with SGA. I know that SGA is more efficient than Cade. He's more of a scorer than Cade. Cade is more of a playmaker. He's also Canadian. So, yeah, again, pick wisely.
Yeah.
But come to the U.S. It worked out great for my mom.
Facts.
But I will say that this Piston team, they have the makeup of a championship team right now. And if not, they will be growing into one very, very soon. That's what history tells us. All of the numbers, the eye test, every time they've been matched up against a good team, they have performed well outside of that one game against Cleveland that people, I don't even think they remember that game.
Yeah.
It was this third game of the season. But outside of that, this Piston team has showed up and showed out. They have been the best defense in the NBA since December. That includes a league where OKC resides. This Piston team has been incredible. They are 100% the real deal. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about it. And again, if the East is so weak, why are we looking to pick somebody else?
Because they're scared.
Yeah, that's 100% true. They are definitely scared shitless. And I was actually shocked when I saw the odds to win the NBA championship, especially after last night. Chris, I threw that in Slack if we could put it up for the people. But there were a couple teams ahead of the Pistons from the East expecting big jumps from the Boston Celtics and Jason Tatum, and expecting another team that we can definitely get to when we get back.
Yeah, let's go to break. We'll come back with Nick's thoughts on if the Pistons are the real deal, and then some championship odds to see what Vegas's thoughts are on if the Pistons are the real deal when it comes to being a championship contender. Tell us about BlackRock.
Let me tell you about BlackRock. All right, it's been a while. BlackRock, we are back. BlackRock, it's been a while. If you're looking for dinner plans that sizzle, head to BlackRock Bar and Grill, home of the steak on the stone. Treat yourself with their Tasty Tuesday special for just $13.99. You can feast on half-pound of ribs, coconut shrimp, and fries. Then start your weekend off early with Sizzling Thursdays. You get a 6-ounce sirloin shrimp scampi, your choice of super salad, and a side of fries for all just $19.99. It's not just a meal, it's an experience. Check them out at blackrockrestaurants.com. Check it out.
No one gives away more cash and prizes than Woodward Sports. You don't believe us? Here's our latest $10,000 winner.
You guys posted, hey, if you guess all this stuff right, we'll give it's $10,000. I'm like, okay, well, why the hell not?
And the winning doesn't stop there. How about our Outkick Your Coverage winner?
I think you won. We got everybody. This guy's got a hot girl.
Bigger prizes, bigger giveaways, cash, merch, tickets, and more. All from the biggest sports network in Detroit. No one does it bigger and better than Woodward Sports. Make sure you're following, liking, subscribing on Instagram, Facebook, X, and YouTube for your chances to share in the winning. From Detroit's #1 sports network, Woodward Sports.
Find your sun with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea. Made with real iced tea and real vodka. Cold, refreshing, and made for moments like these all year long. Let the good times cruise with Sun Cruiser.
Congratulations to the real Coach of the Year, Motor City Dan Campbell.
Just put your head down and go to work. It's about to be fun, man. It's about to be fun.
Woodward Sports.
Buddy's Pizza. Buddy's Pizza. Now, that's something you can share with 6 dudes.
Yep.
Since 1946, 80 years. And for their 80 year, you saw it here on the Heavyweights. They are doing a box competition. So design your box, display your box, and get rewarded with Buddy's Pizza. And you can also make your Detroit-style watch party with Buddy's Pizza. Pizza, salad, soup. Oh, not soup. Sorry.
Not
bread.
soup. Jesus.
Bread.
I mean, they
pasta.
might have soup.
They might have soup, honestly.
I'm pretty sure the one downtown has soup.
They might honestly have soup. You might have to check that. You can check out their menu, buddyspizza.com. When you get a catering order of $200 or more, use the promo code Woodward20 to save 20%. It's Buddy's Pizza. Check it out.
Check it out. Super chat in there from Nitty Gritty. He says, pick Robert Horry. That is all. That's why you got to do that, man. That made me cry. That play,
what an asshole.
That play literally made me cry.
I know. Me too. That sucked.
Yeah, what it did. Just dick
I was
move.
crashing out.
It's a Friday.
Yeah, what the fuck? No, we appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button. Yes, display your box.
Yep.
I think that's Cartier. I'm pretty sure that's Cartier.
Shout out.
Carl Bismarck is his name. Is that your actual name? But heavyweight here by myself. Easy got tummy rumble.
Oh, hold on. Sorry. Nitty Gritty said it wouldn't let me say fuck in the super chat. So I think he's trying to say fuck Robert.
Oh, well.
All right.
You could have done something better than pick.
Yeah.
All right. Chris Platte in the TD booth.
Hi.
Nick Kohloff on the ones and twos.
Hi.
Make sure you guys smash that like button. We're talking about the Detroit Pistons. Obviously, they beat the shit out of the Knicks in New York last night. Cade Cunningham, just like I said, it felt like a religious experience for me. I was sitting on my couch for like a couple hours, just like in awe. It was extremely impressive. But the Detroit Pistons are a legitimate championship contender. They should be viewed as a legitimate championship contender. Nick, how do you feel about that? We heard from Chris's basketball Jesus, Zach Lowe. How do you feel about it?
I'm bought in that this team is a championship contender. I needed to see what it would look like after the All-Star break, after the trade deadline, making a statement in New York, beating them for the 3rd straight time. Jenkins playing well, B-Ball Paul playing well. I like this a little bit of what I saw out of Asar. Still want a little bit more on offense, but if Cade Cunningham is shooting threes, this team's not fucking losing. Straight up, full stop. This team is not losing if Cade Cunningham's ripping threes. Straight up. It's as simple as that. This team will not lose the way they play defense, the way they play together. If Cade
they get
Cunningham,
so many extra possessions with blocks and steals and stuff.
For real. If Cade's ripping threes, this team cannot be beat. So if he can just stay consistent, I want to see that down the stretch. Just continue to get that 3-point percentage up.
And you know what? What really excites I just thought about this. That what really excites me and gets me, going for the playoffs is how fucking petty these guys are. How petty JB Bickerstaff has made pretty much all of these players.
Yeah.
How petty Cade Cunningham is. Dennis Jenkins is, who even wasn't there. He's going to get his first playoff action. Jalen Duren. Isaiah Stewart was barely there. These guys feel like they went out sad last year in the playoffs. They didn't win a home game. They got bounced in the first round. They got hoed by the refs on a game they should have won. Like, they remember that shit. We see it against the Knicks. Like, they go out there and they beat the shit out of the Knicks. not by accident. They fucking hate the Knicks. And they think that they were, they didn't live up to their expectations. They didn't play the way they should have. I know they feel bad about not winning a game in front of their home fans. Those are all things that play factor with the petty level of this team. And it's going to be evident with whoever they get in the first round. I don't know who they're projected to. So, do you know who it would be if it started today? It's got to be who, like obviously the play-in and stuff like that. You never know, but
Miami.
Oh, give me Miami. Give me Miami. Cade Cade in front of the Latina baddies in the courts of Miami. Forget about it.
Yes, Miami.
Okay, yeah, like they're going to come into the playoffs angrier.
Yep.
And now Cade knows. Jalen Duren knows.
Mm-hmm.
Isaiah Stewart, they know what it's like in the playoffs. They know what it's like against. I know the Knicks are soft, but they weren't soft last year with Tom Thibodeau as their head coach. Well, they weren't as soft.
Yeah.
So you banged with a pretty physical Tom Thibodeau coach team in the first round. Yeah. You're going to know to bring that, and I'm excited. I'm excited to see how these guys. Yeah, Asar as well. Asar had Brunson in a phone booth until the last play. That was.
Yeah.
But Asar had Brunson in a phone booth last night for sure, if that's what you meant. But yeah, I think they're going to use their past failures in the playoffs to really, really motivate them this year.
Absolutely. You're seeing it. Like J.B. Bickerstaff, he said, hey, we approach every game the same. You do not.
No,
you did not.
No.
You fucking
Tell
come
that
with
to
the
Asar
ferocity.
Thompson.
Yeah, against this New York Knicks team. And Spencer, I grabbed that title odds. Tell me, is this disrespect? Is this disrespect? You got the Pistons.
OKC, Nuggets, Spurs, Celtics, Cavs, Pistons. What are they? Are they tied? No, they're over.
Plus 100. They're both over.
They're both.
The Pistons.
Wow, that is disrespect. The Pistons should. I mean, I'm not gonna pound the table about 100, but
yeah,
the Pistons should I think they should be ahead of the Celtics and the Cavs. At the very least, they should be ahead of the Cavaliers and tied with the Celtics.
And I think the Nuggets too. Like the Nuggets haven't looked good. And look, the thing about the West is
it's not the Nuggets here. It's going to be San Antonio or OKC out of the West.
The thing about the West too is like those West teams have to go against each other. So I feel like their odds should be like lowered by the fact that they have to go through their own gauntlet just to get to the finals. And I think this Pistons team, man, I think they really have a shot.
The Knicks still being plus 1,500 is a joke, dude. The Knicks fucking suck. And we expose them we expose them every time we played them this year. They beat them by like an average of 28 points per game. I'm sick of the Knicks. I'm sick of Jalen Brunson's flopping ass. I'm sick of Karl Anthony Towns' big sus fruity ass. Like the Pistons just beat the shit out of them again. I don't know how they're still a higher favorite than the Rockets. The Rockets should have better odds than the Knicks, in my opinion.
I agree.
But I kind of don't want to get like upset about this because it's really not worth it. It's only plus 100. It's not that big of a difference. But the Pistons should at the very least be tied with the Cavs and the Celtics.
I think they should even be over because I went and did some digging.
Yeah, I do too.
Like the Cavs acquired James Harden. It looks great right now. But in the last 4 Game 7s, James Harden is averaging 20% from the floor, 27% from the floor. 27% from the floor, and I think it's even lower from 3. I think it's like 19% from 3. Like, he is just abysmally bad.
Not good.
So I think that while Donovan Mitchell is a primetime hooper, you have my respect, Donovan Mitchell, but we've seen that Cleveland team not have any dog in them. And they went and got James Harden, who has shown anything but playoff dog.
Yeah.
And so
he's the opposite of a playoff dog.
As much as I respect this team roster-wise, I can't really begin to pick them against the Pistons. I can't pick them against the Pistons. I know I can't pick the Knicks against the Pistons. I mean, we've seen that. Yeah. And then it's just Boston. Like, it's just Boston. And we'll see. Maybe the bringing back Tatum thing isn't going to go smoothly. Like, that's going to be a tough little dynamic that they got to work out and a rhythm that they got to feel. But right now, again, we need to stop just looking at other teams or looking at excuses for the Pistons and just start looking at the data. And everything shows us that this team is for real. And this team went toe-to-toe with the team that, like it or not, reached the Eastern Conference Finals last year.
You're right.
So they were on equal footing, if not better, than a team that went to the Final Four last year.
Yeah.
So why are they not a contender?
It doesn't make sense. Nick, how do you feel about the Cavs and the Celtics having better odds than the Pistons?
I mean, I think the Pistons should have better odds, but I will say this. I'm more scared of the Cavaliers than you guys are, I would say. I don't know if you guys are giving them enough credit.
The only team I could see the Pistons losing to in the playoffs is the Celtics. In the East is the Celtics. I don't think they'll lose to the I don't think they would do that for JB Bickerstaff, and I don't trust playoff James Harden.
When you're talking about like a full team, the Celtics really put it together, I believe.
If Jason Tatum comes back.
Yeah. He
even
will.
without
I like the Cavaliers.
It's tough even without him.
Yeah.
What, Cavaliers ripped off, 5 straight since the trade?
Yep.
Yeah.
Like four straight? They won last night, too. So, I mean,
it might be 5 then.
Yeah, they kicked the Nets' ass.
Watch
out for watch out for James Harden as a distributor. I think he could open some things up for Evan Mobley. I think he can open things up and take a lot of pressure off of Donovan Mitchell, where he can maybe hit a next step. I'm just saying, do not sleep on the Cavaliers. That's all I'm saying.
The Cavs did beat the Nuggets, which is a good win. But other than that, it was Nets, Wizards, Kings, Clippers, Blazers. So
Clippers straight.
Like Clippers, not. They're not.
Yeah, they bet. I mean,
kicked our ass twice, I think.
Yeah, but
he whooped Joe Lewis's ass.
Yeah.
I'm saying do not sleep on the Cavs. I mean, I'm gonna be.
No, they're good. They're better
watching
than the
what they
Knicks.
do.
They're better than the Knicks
for sure.
But I'd rather see the Cavs than the Celtics.
Well, we got like a 13-year sample size of Harden sucking in the playoffs.
Yeah.
So like I agree with you, Nick. Again, that's why I said on paper
Cavs
this
are good.
Cavs team is a problem, especially because what makes the Pistons such a bad matchup for the Knicks is that Jalen Brunson is their only like real creator, high level. You put Asar on him, Asar locks him down. The problem with the Cavs is going to be interesting to see. How does Asar guard both Mitchell and Harden? Like,
that's why you got.
What are you going to do on him?
That's why you got Ron. That's why you got Cade. Like Cade is one of the best wing defenders in the league.
No, for sure. But I'm just saying that's what makes New York bad is that they can't generate enough offense because I'm putting Asar locking.
If I'm JB Bickerstaff, I'm putting Asar Thompson on Donovan Mitchell, and I'm letting Cade guard James Harden, flop playoff old head.
Yeah, but you risk foul trouble.
It's fine. He won't.
He won't.
He won't.
told me he won't.
You told me he won't. Yeah, he said my hands will be back. And you got Ron too. I would throw Ron. You could throw Ron. You could throw Javante. You could throw Dennis at James Harden.
It'd be a rotation.
So, but I would. Asar Thompson should be on Donovan Mitchell if they play the Cavs.
I mean, historically, you saw Asar on Harden versus Kawhi. So again, they like to stop whoever is like the quote-unquote point guard. They put Asar. Now, granted, it wasn't Booker that game, but they put Asar on Gillespie instead of Denver. They just like stopping the point guard. They like stopping like the complete offensive
Yeah, running
production.
the offense. Yeah, that's fair.
But I'm with you. I would say, look, I'd rather him just D up the best player and we work from there.
Because you take Donovan Mitchell out of it, I don't think James Harden wins you a series.
Yeah.
Donovan Mitchell can win you a series. We've seen him do it before.
Yeah, exactly.
So
I'm with you.
We'll see. But let's go to break. We'll come back. Let me tell you about Gold Crown. Shout out to Gold Crown, man. They dropped off a care pack. Everybody showing Spetty some love, baby. Shout out to Gold Crown and their Royal Junior Jesters. They dropped off a bunch of these the other day. They're so good. They come in a 5-pack. It's an 8 or a weed in total. They're coated in keef and infused with resin. They are delicious. Just mention them in any dispo. You'll have them. They're all over the place. Go to goldcrownextracts.com or follow them on Instagram at goldcrown_extracts. It's Gold Crown smoke like royalty.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today. has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Sam Adams, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, $5 shorts of Sam Adams cherry wheat at any Art and Jake's location. So make sure you get out there. Listen, Sam Adams cherry wheat, great beer, brewed with real Michigan cherries. We're going to pound these at the watch party. We did the last time. We're going to do it again. Go get some. Like I said, Monday, Thursday, Saturday, $5 shorts at any Art and Jake's. Sam Adams cherry wheat. What up, though, everybody, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweight live on Woodward Sports. I am Spencer Raxter, Nick Kohloff in the sound booth, Chris Platte in the TD booth. Make sure you smash that like button. We've been talking a lot of Pistons. We've been talking a lot of championship expectations. Team USA beat the shit out of Slovakia 6-2 to advance to the gold medal game this Sunday against the Canadians. So make sure you tune into that. Excuse me. 8 o'clock on Sunday, we're going to be doing the watch party here, and 6 o'clock tomorrow, Duke, Michigan watch party again on Woodward Sports. So stay tuned with that. Michigan State up 1-0 on Notre Dame right now. 40 seconds left in a power play there for the number one team in hockey. But what do we want to talk about, boys? Do we want to do the Ivy stuff?
Yeah.
I feel like we have to.
Let's get it out of the way.
It's kind of depressing, but I feel like we have to. Jaden Ivey, obviously a lot of potential in Jaden Ivey when he was drafted. An explosive guard, a lot of upside. The fit was never really there if you ask certain people, but yeah. He obviously had a good showing until Cole Anthony, known terrorist, dove into his legs and broke one of them. And he was never really the same after that. Never really found his groove like he used to. Was kind of lifeless out there, not showing emotion on the bench. When I remember specifically when Ron Holland posterized that dude from Indiana. I forget who it was, but Ron Holland, one of the nastiest dunks of the season. And Jaden Ivey, the whole bench, it was right in front of the Pistons bench too. Whole bench exploded. Jaden Ivey's just sitting there, staring off like Quinn Hughes. So. He had a DMP yesterday after, probably doesn't help the mental health to be traded from the best team in the NBA with all your best friends on it for a bag of peanuts to a shitty Chicago Bulls team that's led by a diddler. But here's what Jaden Ivey had to say after his DMP. It's sad, man. So Feel Good Friday on pause right now.
I'm sure people can call it out, that I'm not the same player as I used to be. That's why, I'm not the Jay I used to be, but the old Jay is dead. I'm alive in Christ. No matter what the basketball setting is, I'm born again, the Holy Spirit. I've been saved by Jesus Christ. No matter how many DMPs I don't get to play, or no matter how many points I score, those things are a temporary thing. But Jesus is eternal. He offers forgiveness of sins to those who believe in His name and repent of their sins, and He can free you from all sin. And that's what He's done for me, as I put my faith in Him and trusted in Him. And so, I continue to encourage those who hear this message to turn in. People watch this and they think it's just all about, why is he not playing, or, it's all about, the stats. But, Jesus is not going to say on Judgment Day, how many points did you score today? What's today?
Thursday.
What date?
February 19th.
February 19th. Jesus is not going to say, February 19th, why didn't you play, Jay? He's going to say, what did you do for my kingdom? Do you believe in my name? Did you love me? Did you keep my commandments? Did you repent of your sin? Are you free from sin? And there's only freedom in Jesus Christ.
Just one more.
Oh man,
that's tough.
I'm a big fan of JC. I love that guy. Big fan of Mr. Christ. Ooh, that is tough. We need to keep all butter knives away from that guy. All jokes aside, like, somebody's got to look at bro's mental health. That was. Oh man, that is like it feels gross after watching that.
Is this a R.I.P. Jaden Ivey, Spenny? Big D energy cell?
No.
I think he just R.I.P'd his own career.
I don't want those. Don't put those demons on me.
I think he R.I.P'd his own career. This is crazy. That was so depressing. I feel so bad for Jaden Ivey, and this is terrible.
He said,
I will say,
Jesus isn't going to ask me how many points I scored on Judgment Day.
On Judgment Day.
What the fuck, dude? What are we talking about? We're talking about you. Imagine being the reporter and be like, Jaden, how did you feel about not playing today? He's like, Jesus Christ doesn't care if I didn't play tonight. Yeah, I mean, sure. Is he going to ask me how many points I scored on February 19th when the pearly gates have opened for me? He's going to ask me what I've done for his kingdom. Woof! I mean, all for, believe what you want. Fuck, that's a tough look, man.
I got something to say to Jaden Ivey real quick. Dude, you're living in Chicago and you're a multi-millionaire. Multi-million-dollar. Like, I know the injury didn't come back. You want it right now. Regroup. Come back strong next year. You're a millionaire living in Chicago. Let's look on the bright side of things.
Absolutely, man. Like, look, I'm all for Christianity, but it just big didn't.
Christianity guy.
Yeah, big Christianity guy. I mean, that's where the name Chris comes from. But at the end of the day, I look at this and it's like, what's so dark about it is that he's not. He just went on a spiel about religion and he didn't really address anything about the basketball part of it. He didn't even, he mentioned that he's not feeling well and that he's not the same. But instead of, saying I want to work hard, like it's fine to say, hey, I trust in my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ. I got to rehab and do better, and and he's guiding me on this journey. However you want to phrase it, but putting it like that versus just the rabbit hole that he went down. I mean, that was a sermon he was giving. That sounded like a pastor, And shout out to Jaden Ivey. I think he definitely has a calling in that field there, but it just was so far away from basketball in the actual question.
Yeah, he was deflecting,
that's what's heartbreaking about it. It's not what he's saying; it's when he's saying it, how he's saying it. It's
him completely avoiding the question, not talking any basketball, and talking about Judgment Day. He said Judgment Day. Like, you always get after the speech, I thank Jesus Christ, my Lord and Savior, I wouldn't be here without him, blah, 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 which is, like, I subscribe to that line of thinking, I consider myself blessed and highly favored. I think every professional athlete, obviously they've gone through rigorous training and things like that, but they all have God-given abilities. So I do believe you should give thanks at that point, but, like, fuck, man. Talking about Judgment Day when you just had a DMP, like, that guy needs a counselor or something. I don't know if the Bulls have some kind of, like, I'm sure they have very good mental health programs in the NBA, but somebody's got to sit down and talk to that guy about something other than Judgment Day, because that shouldn't be your first response to, hey, you didn't play today. Why was that? Well, Jesus doesn't care if I didn't play when his pearly gates are open. Like, well, all right, man. Yeah, I guess. That is a tough watch.
Because that honestly sounded like somebody that talked like their career is over.
It is.
Like I'm on to my next phase of life, which is where
he's not worried about basketball. He's born again. Didn't somebody just do that? Was it Ty Washington, or it was some like pretty high draft pick, just like quit basketball to pursue religion? I can't remember who it was.
I can't recall.
I mean, I hope it's not Jaden. I mean, if that's what you want to do, that's what you want to do. If you can't play a basketball game in the NBA without thinking of Judgment Day, maybe you shouldn't be playing in the NBA. Like, it's obviously not doing the best for you, but fuck, man. I feel bad for the guy. He's seeing Dennis Jenkins catch lobs from Cade Cunningham in a blowout win over the Knicks, and he's talking about Judgment Day. Yeah. Grass ain't always greener in Chicago. But, I mean, I hope the best for the guy.
Mm-hmm. And again,
AJ Griffin, that's who it was. Benjamin Foe. Yeah.
I thought Nick said it best. Like, dude, you have an off season to just regroup, get your head right. Hell, even if your off season has to start now, you're playing for the Bulls. It doesn't matter. Like, if you need to go home now, start resting, get your mind right, your body right, everything, that's fine. Like, give yourself – this sounds like I should give myself a month or two of no basketball, not thinking about basketball, just living life, and then come back, reset, recharge, attack my rehab. Because, again, there's no problem with him – with him, using his platform to talk about his religion. It's just the way in which he was saying it was so defeatist, so away from basketball. That's the concerning part. That's the part I'm concerned about. I'm not concerned about his religion. As far as I'm concerned, he's probably in good standing.
We're not focusing on the religion thing.
Right.
It's just
But
how
I see
he's
people in
talking.
the chat,
That is, you don't want to hear a player talking like that.
Yeah.
He should be focused on basketball.
Absolutely.
All right, let's go to break. We'll come back. We'll talk some baseball. Let's talk some Lions.
You guys think he misses his boys?
Yeah, definitely.
Absolutely.
In Detroit, like that looked like a broken man.
Yeah,
And
he
misses his friends.
Absolutely.
And doesn't have anything to look forward to.
Absolutely. All right, let's go to break. Let me tell you about Loom. Loom Cannabis. Go to loom.com. Find a location near you today. Use promo code TAXBREAK80 to get 40% off your purchase of up to $80 or over $80. And all first-time customers get a free shake ounce. So go to loom.com to find a store near you today. It's Loom Cannabis.
Get ready for the ultimate sports experience. Join former University of Michigan star and NFL sensation Braylon Edwards alongside the charismatic Shep.
Braylon Edwards, touchdown Michigan!
As they break down the latest in sports like never before. Tune into the Braylon Edwards Show with Shep.
Touchdown, Braylon Edwards!
Weekdays from 2 to 4 p.m. only on the Woodward Sports Network. Don't miss out on hot topics, insider insights, and the banter that keeps you coming back for more.
It's game on at Art & Jake's. Wings, burgers, pizza, and ice-cold drinks served up with attention to detail. Wall-to-wall TVs, great service, and a vibe that keeps your crew coming back. Art & Jake's, a sports bar setting with a fine dining flavor.
We don't like to brag that we are the toughest sports network in Detroit, but we do have a guy named Darren McCarty on our side. Woodward Sports.
Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. Don't wait for Judgment Day. Have them fix your air conditioning today. Go to SharonsHeating.com. You can schedule online, get free instant quotes, and check out all their financing options, helping Michigan families for over 40 years. It's Sharon's Heating and Air Conditioning. What up, though, everybody? Welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweight live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button. For Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. Easy's got Will. Tommy Wumble can't come in. But we're talking a lot of Pistons. We're talking about Jaden Ivey finding Jesus. But let's talk about the Lions.
Yeah.
So Jahmyr Gibbs, Jack Campbell, both coming up to their final season of their rookie contracts before they can get the final option. That's normally when you get the deal done. You normally do the deal in that fourth year to avoid any type of, lockout or wait or anything like that. And I think when you talk about Sam Laporta and Brian Branch, those are question marks whether they'll be re-signed by the Detroit Lions or not. But I believe Jack Campbell and Jahmyr Gibbs are no doubters. They're going to re-sign both of these guys. And there are some reports about what Jahmyr Gibbs is looking at making. Chris, could you throw up that tweet? The Lions are expected to make Jahmyr Gibbs the NFL's highest paid running back this offseason with a lucrative extension. Saquon Barkley owns the highest at $20.6 million a year. So if you're looking at 4 years, $84 million for Jahmyr Gibbs, are you doing it?
Yes, and I'm not hesitating. Obviously, running back is a position where you could get hurt, but Jahmyr Gibbs is so explosive. And the reason I do this is because you're not just giving him the ball, on the ground. He's shown the ability to be able to put up big games through the air as well. And I think that's going to be a key part of his game moving forward, getting even better as a receiver out of the backfield, maybe even lining up in the slot a little bit more, using him on some wheel routes I would like to see. Jahmyr Gibbs against the linebacker is a complete mismatch. I think you're going to see him a lot in the receiving game moving forward as well. Like to see DeMont get a little bit more carries if he is on this roster next season. And with an upgraded offensive line, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is the best running back in the NFL. I think you saw him take a little bit of a step back late last season because the line fell apart. So you saw him get stonewalled at the line a little bit. But if this guy's got space, he's making you miss. Jahmyr Gibbs, most dynamic player, one of the most dynamic players in all of football. So much fun to watch. Jahmyr Gibbs is going to be a Lion for sure. They're going to re-sign him. Is this priority number one for me? No, it's not. This team needs upgrades before they start re-signing their own players.
But they have to.
Yeah.
Like, you got to get them done.
What does a franchise tag look like potentially?
Because
you got him next year,
the
year after,
and you got him
potential
the year after.
franchise tag. I'm just saying the options
So
are.
wouldn't do him? You wouldn't sign him this offseason?
I would. I have other priorities right now rather than Jahmyr Gibbs' contract. That in my eyes, I think there's way more priorities, and it's upgrading this offensive line first, so Jahmyr Gibbs can be as successful as possible. Chris.
I hear you. I'm focused on the now. I will say this is very important for me because I think that if you risk losing Gibbs in any capacity, you are now looking at you are going from maybe your window's closed, you're trying to crack it open to it's completely shut. You have to pivot and completely rebuild. I mean, he is just that important to your offense. You saw it last year that even with the bad offensive line, he was still able to have great moments and make things happen. So I get you, Nick. I'm focused on the now. I hate that this is even coming up because I'm like, damn, I'm so focused on all the issues we got to tackle right now. I can't even begin to think about all of the stuff that's coming down the line for the Lions. But you have to. You have to be aggressive with this. You have to be ahead of this. You can't risk this relationship souring. You can't risk any part of the Jahmyr Gibbs experience going bad because that is a huge linchpin in your title's success.
Yeah, you need Jahmyr Gibbs, and obviously it's not the most pressing matter, but we've seen that the Detroit Lions like to lock up their guys early. They've done it and it's come back to bite them with guys like Ali McNeil, possibly Kirby Joseph. We don't know yet what's going on there, but
I'm a little scared. Just the injury history.
And would you be? The chat wants to know would you be as adverse to signing him if it was Christian McCaffrey?
The Great White Hope, Christian McCaffrey. Are we serious? No, I think Jahmyr Gibbs is great, and I will say he's got like 5 years left until he's at Saquon Barkley's age, where Barkley took a massive step back this year. So I'm paying him up to like age 27, 28 season. I think he'll be able to keep his burst, keep everything.
Yep.
So if you do lock him up for 4 years, I think that is the perfect number where you are getting Jahmyr Gibbs through his prime, but you're not paying a aging running back at age 28, 29 who is built on speed and quickness, over $20 million. So I do think this matches up perfectly, I will say, if it is this contract.
Yeah, and I wouldn't be surprised if the Lions did get this done this offseason. Like I said, that's the track record they have. They're not moving on from Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to be a piece going forward. We'll see what happens, but $20 million is a lot. But I agree. It's no-brainer. You pay him that. You make him the highest-paid running back in the NFL. That's what the NFL is. The next guy to get paid is going to be the highest-paid running back in the NFL.
Yep.
You're going to pay Jahmyr Gibbs. He's going to get $21 million. Then when Achane gets paid, he'll get $22 million. And then when Genty or whoever else, when Bijan gets paid, he's going to get like $23. Honestly, would you want to do it before Bijan gets his contract?
Yeah.
Because Bijan's going to get, I hate to say it, but he should get more than Jahmyr Gibbs. So if Bijan goes in there and he gets 23 over the top, then Jahmyr's going to want 24. Yeah. So right now you could probably get him at 21.
Yeah. I'm not worried about the like I think that Kirby thing was such an anomaly that doesn't scare me when it comes to like extending your guys early. So again, I want this problem like just done, over with, don't got to think about it. But again, I've spent so much time thinking about the now. Spencer, is there any type of, when it comes to extensions, I know it's probably just giving them more it's just getting it done and out the way, but is there any type of like cap flexibility or like or benefits, I should say, to sign a guy early as opposed to signing them when they hit the free agent market.
No, because you're going to have still this year on his salary that he's on, and then next year on that salary. You might be able to like stretch it out or get a signing bonus to where you get a couple $1 million in cap relief for next season. But it's really nothing that's going, because all of the money that he's going to get won't affect the cap for the next 2 years.
So it's more so just to kind of be ahead of the
just
market.
to get it done.
Yeah, just to, because like you said, you brought up a great point with Bijan is let
he's gonna
him
get
sign
bag
before Bijan, because if you risk pushing this a year, 2 years out, then you're seeing Achane get paid. You're seeing
and Bijan's probably going to get signed
paid.
this offseason too.
Like you're putting yourself where that price tag gets higher and he gets older, and the number of years ain't changing on that contract. So
and you might be able to even like do some kind of salary cap, bonus, whatever, finagling to where you could free up, a couple million this year. It depends. He's probably making I would say like $6 million a year. He was the 12th pick in the draft, or what was he? So, but I mean, it's not going to affect your cap over the next 2 seasons. So I say you get it done before Bijan gets signed, so you can get, because right now you could probably get him at 21 a year, and I would bet Bijan's going to be closer to 23, 24. So I would like to get it done before that.
Okay,
21 sounds good to me.
21
sounds pretty damn good.
All right, we're going to go to break. We're going to do mailbag. Get your mailbag questions in there for the 3-man show, and ask me Easy's personal deep questions, and I'll tell you, because he's not here to stop me. But tell us about Sun Cruiser.
Best drink of the game out right now is Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea, 4.5% alcohol, low in calories. As you're gearing up for a big weekend, make sure you're pairing it with Sun Cruiser Vodka Iced Tea and Lemonade. It's honestly the best drink of the game out right now. Make sure you guys go check it out.
Check it out.
Love Woodward Sports? Love wearing clothes? Then you should be wearing Woodward Sports clothes. Check out our full line of merch at woodwardsports.com. Just click on shop. We have all your favorite designs, like Dan Campbell kneecaps, Woodward Golf, and of course, our own logoed out merchandise. Men, women, infants, kids all love Woodward Sports. Impress your friends. Impress your boss. Impress your dog. Buy Woodward Sports merch today.
Walk into any Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men today. Open 7 days a week. Sit back, relax, and enjoy precision haircut, scalp massage, hot leather neck shave, and hot towel treatment from one of our talented stylists. Step up your game this season and take advantage of our $20 haircut special. Scan the QR code and get your coupon today. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men, the ultimate haircut experience. Open 7 days a week. Walk-ins always welcome. Lady Jane's Haircuts for Men. It's wicked awesome.
How do people feel about getting a Planet Fitness membership for $15 a month? How do they like working out in a clean and spacious gym that's filled with equipment for every workout? And how about free fitness training in the judgment-free zone that leaves them feeling energized all day long? Join Planet Fitness today with the free PF app, online or in club, and start getting that big fitness energy for $15 a month.
Detroit has the best sports fans in the world. That's why they deserve the best sports coverage in the world. We are the Woodward Sports Network.
Hello, and welcome back to the Woodward Heavyweight, live on Woodward Sports. Make sure you smash that like button. Chris Platte Pods. Make sure you stay tuned for the Rap Cave, new episode coming up. And we got Tailgate Wins, Nick Kohloff. I am Spencer Raxter. We appreciate you tapping in with us. Make sure you smash that like button. Edward Krinsky says, my mental health would be clean if I was a millionaire. LOL. Yeah,
I mean, but problems,
man. Yeah, it's people. All rich people like to say that money, doesn't solve happiness or money doesn't buy happiness. But you never hear a poor person say that, because I'd be pretty happy right now if I had a couple $1 million. But like I said, hopefully the guy gets okay. I know I wasn't in tears about it, so people in the chat were upset. But I hope he gets back to hooping, because I like Jaden Ivey.
Yeah.
But not hooping too well, because he plays for the Bulls now. Yeah. Tim Martinez, TM Martinez Esquire 6216. Shout out 6216. Super chat in there. Or not super chat, just a minute. Oh no, it was. Well, I'll read it. I already started reading it. Lions better hurry up with these contract restructurings. Time is of the essence. The Chiefs already restructured Patrick Mahomes. # March 11th free agency. Yeah, we need to see. I need to see those coming. So Mike Disner. Hopefully they announce him as the official president, back here in a couple weeks or next week, hopefully. Yeah. Excuse me. Jeez, so gassy.
Someone else got upset tummy.
So
Someone
gassy.
else got a wumbly tummy.
So wumbly. God hates cowards in the super chat. Mailbag. Shouldn't they be investing heavily to help Jack and Aiden for the long haul? At this rate, 7 to 8 players are going to have 65% of the cap, just like when the 95 was good, or when 9, 81, and 90 were all the money. And yeah, I mean, but what, are you not going to sign these guys? Yep. It's what you got to do. You got to sign them, and you have to. What you can't do is have bad drafts.
Yes,
because now you're paying these guys, so the guys you get on cheap deals have to be hits. And unfortunately, the past 2 drafts have been bad, so that's why you're seeing them struggle. Because if all of those first and second round picks, even just the first and second round picks of the past 2 years were guys, we're definitely in the playoffs last year. But yeah, I mean, you would like to spread the money around a little bit and, pay for quality depth. But unfortunately, after you ink all these contracts, you really can't do that anymore. And you can't not sign Jahmyr Gibbs. You can't not sign Jack Campbell. Mailbag, but we knew that was going to happen. You knew you were going to lose out on the fringe guys like Alex Anzalonis and DJ Readers and such. You got to pay for the big dogs. You got to win in the draft. That's how you win now that the money's dished out.
Yep.
KJ Obey with the mailbag. He says, has anyone checked up on Wheezy or Stick during all of this Ivy news? Wheezy's been in here. He's changed his tune on Cade Cunningham very recently, but Wheezy's been here. Stick, I haven't heard from him. I think Stick is lost at sea with Joik. Yeah, so Nick, why don't you tell us about watch party tomorrow?
Yeah, we have
Michigan. Give me a Michigan preview.
Biggest game in college basketball as Michigan, the #1 team in the country, goes up against the #3 Blue Devils in Washington, D.C. It's going to be an awesome game. I think both fan bases are going to show out for this one. I'm super excited. I'm going to have Justin with me breaking it down with a few interns, a few new faces that I'm going to introduce to you guys. So it's going to be a lot of fun, but we're going to be breaking down the whole entire thing, doing a pregame show starting at 6:15. I said it earlier in the week. Michigan has 5 first-round picks on this team. I truly believe that. But they're going up against the future #1 overall pick in Carlos Boozer's son. And he is a animal. He's averaging
Boozer of a son.
Carlos Boozer of a loser son. Yeah, I'm gonna start talking mad shit.
Drinker.
No, this guy's
Carlos is Boozer of a son.
Carlos Boozer's son, Cam Boozer, is he's the top player in the country, and he's gonna go #1 overall in the draft. But I truly believe Michigan has a better team built around, their top 8 guys are elite, and I think Duke can't go that deep, and I think you're going to see a tons and tons of bodies and length on Boozer, so things are not going to be easy for him all night long, but if he's able to hit big threes, it's going to get interesting, so make sure you guys tap in. It's going to be me and Justin breaking it down with some new interns. It's going to be really exciting. Make sure to tap in 6:15.
Tap in for sure, and again, Sunday, 8 a.m., Olympic gold medal watch party. Oh, no, those replays.
Are you guys doing like bacon and bromosas or something?
Probably just going to drink coffee. But, yeah, I was thinking pick up some.
You'll be doing shots?
Yeah. some breakfast cherry shots. No, probably pick up some Mickey D's breakfast. But.
What's your go-to?
No free
bacon,
sponsors.
egg, and cheese bagel.
Okay.
Money.
Sausage McMuffin with egg.
Okay.
Fire. Get the hot sauce with it.
Hot sauce.
Hot picante.
Danny G with the mailbag. Would you rather the Lions draft a tight end or a linebacker in the first round? Oh, man. Is it like a rush linebacker at least? Can it be an outside linebacker?
I'm going linebacker.
I would too. But fuck. I would probably go tight end, honestly. Because then you can, that means maybe you trade Laporta for some assets or something like that, and then you got another, first round tight end.
Laporta.
Chill, dude. He's our guy. This is an alleged scenario. I wouldn't want to trade him. KJ Obey, mailbag. Will we ever see intern Shelby on heavyweights? Maybe, possibly. I don't think you guys can handle that. But shout out to Shelby. She's really good already at the audio booth. It's impressive. Her timing is very, very good already. Anson did a good job of hiring these interns. Shelby, our guy Jared, B-Lad, they all do very good, and then they're not retards, which definitely helps.
I will say it was great to work with. I know not an intern, but Sweet Potato Cam.
Yeah,
honestly,
Cam,
it was my first time working with him. That guy's awesome.
Cam's the man, dude.
Yeah.
One of the best energies I've ever met in my
Exactly.
entire life. Yeah.
He brought the vibe up immediately.
Oh, yeah. We got to get Cam in here on a Feel Good Friday.
Yeah.
That would be too much.
Hey,
man.
Hey, man. Spend mode every time I see dude. Cam's the man. Fucking love Cam.
I do think Boozer goes 1.
Yeah.
Make sure to check it out tomorrow.
You know who I really like? Who I think he's not going number 1 overall, but I think is a better player right now than Cam Boozer. Darius Acuff. That guy is fucking crazy. Shout out Kaz Tech.
Shout out.
Shout out my boy Pauly. He told me about him like a couple years ago. He was like, yeah, this kid's going to be a real fucking deal. Darius Acuff is a monster. He dropped 47 in an overtime loss.
Yeah, he's balling. He's shooting it from deep as well. Darius Acuff, he's going to be a top 5 pick, I believe. Probably slots in at number 4 as of right now, but he can go up.
Damn, Greg Thomas, sorry you broke your shoulder, man. Hopefully you feel better. Get healthy over the weekend, and we'll see you soon. Well, that'll do it for us today. Appreciate you guys tapping in. Make sure you smash that like button. For Nick, for Chris, I am Spencer. For Easy's Well, Tommy, we are the Heavyweights, and we'll see you guys this weekend. Stay tuned. Duke and Michigan watch party, 6 p.m. tomorrow. Canada, USA gold medal game watch party, Sunday at 8 a.m. We'll see you guys then. Peace.